Welcome to my garden, where of an evening I lock myself with my gnome and a bottle of wine to get over the trauma of another day with a terrible 2-year-old. Yes, this is a video about the terrible twos, which actually can happen at any age from 1 through to, I don't know, 34. The thing about the terrible twos is you actually almost want to encourage them to happen, because there are all sorts of psychological studies which have shown that if a child doesn't go through the terrible twos, they're more likely to be psychologically disrupted in later life. So they are a very normal and important developmental stage. In fact, some people say the most important developmental stage at all, because they're all about your child learning to exert his or her own sense of independence. And the reason they throw tantrums is because obviously they're not able to communicate with you properly. My first tip would be stay as calm as you can, because the calmer you stay, the more likely the child is to think, this tantrum is not working. I'm gonna have to try something else, like, I don't know, being reasonable. I also find lots of positive reinforcement works really well. So lots of, Edie, why are you refusing to go in the buggy? You're so good at going in the buggy. You're brilliant at going in the buggy. You love being in the buggy. Eventually, somehow it convinces both of us that this is true. Be loving, be full of support, and it will be better. And my other tip would be to definitely have a glass of wine once the child has gone to sleep. And remember, however bad it gets, at least it will give you really great stories to embarrass them with when they're 18 and have their first boyfriend or girlfriend. So there was a time I was walking Edie back from nursery on a bitterly cold January afternoon, and she decided she didn't want to wear her shoes or her socks or her trousers or her coat or her jacket. And by the time we got home, she was basically only wearing a nappy, much to the horror of everyone on the street, including myself, who realised I had a stripping 18-month-old. Anyway, share with me your horrific / amusing stories in the comments box below. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe to One Fat Mother.